Today's dessert is all about apples. And I looked at it from a sustainable point of view. We're going to use absolutely everything from apples, from apple skin to the seed. We will find the use for every single part of this beautiful fruit. Since we're using every part of the apple, this is a quick summary of the different forms required for this dessert. Raw sliced apples, cooked, which is apple compote, processed, dried and blitzed apple skin, apple juice for jelly, fermented apple cider vinegar. I'm very excited to dive into the recipe. Let's begin with sweet shortcrust pastry. Mix dry ingredients, make a well in the middle, pour water, oil and finally vanilla paste. Mix with a spoon and then continue mixing by hand. Once it comes together, refrigerate for at least 1 hour. Once it's rested, roll the dough as thin as you desire and line your tart shells. Rest again and then blind bake them by using cling film and any beans you have found at home. For this specific tart, I went for Braeburn apples, which hold a little bit more texture. First of all, let's peel the skin, which we are going to save. Since we're using all parts of apple, we will dry the apple skin in the oven. Once it is completely dry, let's blitz them in a spice grinder. It makes me feel so happy to see that all these parts got a second chance to be used. Okay, but let's come back to our compote. Only a few ingredients make this compote so delightful. Melt your coconut oil, cube your apples and put it in a pan with sugar. First part of apple can be a little bit bigger, as by the time we add the remaining smaller cubed apples, it will get a little bit mushy. Squeeze in lemon juice and finally add vanilla paste or bean. So the goal is to achieve a balance between soft mushy part and the one having more texture. And how about these bits from apples? There is a way to save them as well. We can make our own vinegar. The whole process will take a while, as I could do probably another video just about that. But for now, let's just put them in a jar, pour water and leave them outside for 1 to 2 days, covered with a muslin cloth. Then drain it and for every liter add 100 grams of sugar. Leave it covered with the same cloth. Once it stops bubbling after a while, you will see it cleared. Then you can move it to the dark and cool place. And here we go. That's the easiest way to make homemade apple cider vinegar. Next ingredient is salted caramel with cinnamon. Melt your sugar till you see it turning golden. Slowly start adding cacao butter and whisk it constantly. Little by little pour your cream. This step is the most important actually, as if you pour it too fast, sugar will turn into a block. Once it's nicely mixed together, whisk in cinnamon powder. While the caramel is still warm, let's finish this part of the dessert. Spread cooled compote into your baked tart shell and pour over cinnamon caramel. And let's leave it to set a little bit. Another few ingredients are waiting to be done. I like to use full-fat rich coconut cream, so this time is not an exception. However, I leave the liquid part on the bottom and just use the white rich part for this cream. Let's whip this cream with some icing sugar, apple powder and lemon juice. Pipe it in a silicone mold and freeze it. This is very not complicado. Once apple juice, cider vinegar and sugar has brought to boil, drop the lemon peel and let it infuse the flavor. Once it's cooled down, we are going to use the syrup to soften raw apple slices. Slice apples as thin as you can and leave it to set in the syrup. Let's forget about the syrup and let's move on to the next ingredient. Let's mix apple juice, caster sugar, vanilla paste and dried apple peel together. Leave agar powder for now, and once you see the mixture has brought to boil, slowly pour agar powder. Whisk it continuously and it will take around 5 minutes. Pour in your prepared tins. One thing we should know about agar jellies that they set really fast. So once you pour them in a tin, you can have an end result within 10 minutes. The last part is just coating for our coconut and apple cream. So basically we melt down cocoa butter, add the color you wish. I went for golden shimmer powder as it elevates a dessert a little bit, and I added white cocoa butter coloring as well. Melt down everything together and pour it over coconut and apple sphere. It not only gives extra texture for dessert, but also nice aesthetic touch. Well, we made quite a job here. Cannot wait to put all these ingredients together. The day I'm releasing this video is Father's Day in Lithuania, so I didn't want to miss the chance to honor my dad and say Aš myliu tave ir šitas video skirtas tau. I feel in this video I express what my dad passed me the best, his saving habits and love for nature. In this video I wanted to bring sustainability aspect, which I'm quite passionate about as well. I'm more than happy to reflect that in my creations, and I hope you found it interesting. If you feel like you enjoy this kind of topics, or generally my content, why don't we stay in touch? I would appreciate to have you here. Thank you for watching, and as always, see you next week.